Well, upset more than anger, because it's given Osku the opportunity to come back with a strike and make 3 in a row.
Yeah, that potential 10-pin advantage is reinstalled for the Finn. 504 potential finishing score against the score of Barnes 494, but I wouldn't read too much into that at the moment. There's a long way to go, even though there's only 3 frames left for each player. This one is far from over.
Anybody up for the draw?
Well, we've been waiting for one, haven't we? Bernie White'll he'll be wanting his tea, but he might just have to stay on.
He'll be coming into action if we do have a tie, won't he? Come on, Osku, get up. Oh, the 2-8-10 split. This is likely to be a big open frame, and this was a big mistake from what I can see from Osku. Allowed that ball to get off the hands. It sailed away to the right-hand side. Came roaring back, but only just touched the head pin. And that's the reason that the 2-8 and the 10-pin is standing. Oh, shows some emotion at last. That could be the open frame that may well lose this match. Let's just wait and see. Just the one. Eerie silence comes over the audience. Almost sympathetic round of applause, and that was the 8th frame down.
Well, from 504 to 467 as a potential maximum aggregate score for Palermaa. That's some serious damage been done there. Barnes 494 is his potential finish if he strikes out from here, so it's not really just a case of keeping the ball on the lane. Barnes has got to keep the pressure on, and he's got to keep it on with a strike, preferably.
Well, this is just like what Mike Schmidt did last year against Chris Barnes. Neck and neck all the way, and all of a sudden a great big open frame in the last couple of frames of the second game. Barnes to bury one, and does. And doesn't he know that was a really important ball? Not only is he given the chance to finish with 4 strikes in a row, it just turns the screw and puts the pressure right back on Osku.
That's what experience in sport is all about, and Chris Barnes has got it in abundance. But for Palermaa, these are new experiences. This 23-year-old Finnish bowler. And there's your strike rate. Nice. So 73% so far on his strike rate. That's pretty good. And then the spares conversions up in the 90s. Oh, again, just flattens them, and how he wishes that could have been the last frame.
7 strikes in the game so far, but it's the big open frame that's caused all the damage. 620 revs per minute on that ball. Absolutely rips the rack.
Well, he's going to set fire to the lane oil if he keeps it up at this rate.
Well, the lane oil is there to protect the lane from the freshen that these ultra soft reactive bowling balls cause on the flat surfaces. So 242 maximum this second game. 467 is all he can make.
Yeah, it's just a bit of frustration now for Palermaa. He's not quite in the position that he wanted to be in to attack Barnes over the closing stages, and Barnes, his foundation frame delivery.
This could be the match winner.
Probably is.
Probably is. It probably is, yes. And I think he well knows that. Just needs to keep the ball on the lane now. Very professional finish to this match. 7th strike, and look at the aggression there in that body language. That's his foundation frame, and that's the situation. Look, 27 pins, 1 frame to go.
Barnes performing magnificently. If you go out on the lane and make as few errors as you possibly can each time, you create such an incredible wave of pressure for your opponent. And that's what Palermaa has found this year. That's what Michael Schmidt found last year. If they just keep coming at you, eventually you're going to run out of options, Cass.
Absolutely, yeah. And again, I sort of reiterate that big open frame that Osku had in frame 8. The 2-8-10 split cost him so many pins, and that's probably going to be the frame that makes Chris Barnes the winner.
And what it's cost him is the chance to make Barnes at least work for his place in the semi-finals.
Chris just got to keep the ball in play, keep it on the lane, do nothing silly, and he knows it. Grandstand finish for Osku Palermaa. the young man from Finland. He's going to finish 240 plus if he strikes out. 242. A 470 set. And he'll be the loser. That's quite amazing. 235 average and not win.
Yeah, it really is a case of well played, you're out.
Well, I'm sure he's earned himself a position in invitational tournaments in the future. Fantastic style, great to watch, and a very high-scoring bowler. Great out, 242.
Yeah, that's a fantastic finish from Osku Palermaa, and the crowd knows it. Reward for the young man who's come here to Barnsley and given a tremendous account of himself, but in the end it's just not going to be good enough against Chris Barnes.
10 strikes in that game for 242, and he's going to lose. It's very unfortunate. This is the defending champion, Chris Barnes, the man from the Professional Bowlers Tour in the United States. He knows the situation. He's just got to keep that ball in play, do nothing silly, and he's going to be your winner. Good enough. That's the match. The fist of victory is raised, and the audience realise that as well. Tough game, but when the tough gets going, it looks fantastic, doesn't it? Great shot right in the 1-3 pocket. Another 3 strikes in a row for Barnes.
Well, he's who the crowd have come to see, and quite rightly. And the defending champion is not going to let go of this crown without a fight.
2 bonus balls, 10th frame. He's into the semi-finals. I'm not going to say he's showboating, but he's striking at will now, and this looks absolutely fantastic. One more strike for...
Just suggesting to the crowd, should he go two-handed? And as the crowd say, yes please, he says, no thank you, I'll leave that to Osku. Yeah, the last thing you want to do is put your back out, trying something flash in your last ball. There's still work to be done at this tournament. And that's the best he can manage with the last ball, but the job was done a few minutes ago. Congratulations then from Osku Palermaa for a superb performance, and Chris Barnes turning in some very good numbers at this tournament. The defending champion marches on into the semi-final, and who can beat him?
Yes, the defending champion wins again, the American into the semi-finals for the 2nd year in a row. He awaits the winner of our next clash, Jason Belmonte of Australia, against the teenage sensation from Saudi Arabia, Bader Al Sheikh.
Well, the first match of our quarter-finals is over, and Chris Barnes has taken that next step towards the winning trophy, proving that his professional aims and delivery are still too much for his opponents. Next time, Jason Belmonte and Al Sheikh battle it out for a place in the semi-finals. Now, they've had what it takes to get through the first round in the first match, but will they make it through to the quarter-finals? Join us for more gameplay next time on partypoker.net World Tenpin Masters.